Welcome back everyone to City Skylines, where we're seeing if the game wants to cooperate today. But it is one of those things that, you run around, you go do things, you get home, and then you just want to tinker around and get going in your town. And as you see here, we're basically setting up our infrastructure right in here in the heart of the town because we've basically unlocked the entire map and we're starting right here in these districts. And one of the first things that we've done is set up this whole roundabout. And in our last episode, we definitely put in all of our, how can I say this properly? Our transportation services. Now, unfortunately, one of the issues that we do have currently at this time is a poo-poo problem. So, we gotta fix that as these buses get staggered around. So, one of the things I definitely wanted to be able to do was just maybe dump waste, make it cheap for us as quickly as possible. So, let's see. We have this beautiful little waterfall here. I don't think I want to ruin that. We have this little area back over here. Don't think anybody's going to notice some poop back over there. How about over here? Yeah, they're definitely going to notice that. Let's see. We made some simple modifications to this place. But I think, yeah. This needs some extra water in it. So yeah, looks like let's just check to look at the terrain. Everything seems to go down. Um, okay, we got this area here, got water. Okay, so let's fill this up with some poo-poo. And to keep our expenses down, we're going to basically anarchy this in. So let's make sure that we do have anarchy on. There you go. And you're saying the slope is too steep. Okay, well, that's fine by me. There you go. And there you go. We'll get you two guys connected here. Let's throw some power in here. Okay, oh, looks like we got some good wind over here. So these guys are in range, and maybe that will solve our kapoopoo problem. Alright, so let's see. Come on. Let's get you connected. Alright. We shouldn't need roads for this. But that's sewage treatment. Okay, and we should have some poo-poo coming out of here soon. Come on. Maybe I need to connect the kapoo-poo pipe to these people. Let's see. I'm going to come around here. Yep. And our city is way over here, so let's get a hard line put in. Alright, so no more poo-poo problems. Alright. Too freaking easy. Straight line that to these guys right over here. See? No more poo-poo problems. So let's see. We'll put that guy there. And there you go. Kapoo-poo problems go bye-bye. Alright. And let's check out our power. Looks like we got enough power for these guys. we'll see if they get active. Now it looks like we got some water coming in here, which is going to maybe help keep all this area very clear. So with that, that's going to be amazing to see. I guess that was just a water feature in the map that took some time to load. But oh well, here we are. Let's see, do we still have poo-poo problems? There you go. Alright, now we should do is, how about this? How about this? And we got this area over here. Maybe we can throw in some... Where'd it go? Ah, there it is. We got this area here. Got some water here. Let's see about adding in some megawatt power. We have ocean thermal. Okay, and we got offshore nuclear. All right, so this will help us out. Boom. That should get us to where we need to go. Get some of these high voltage lines set up. There you go. And let's go up and over. There you go. Looks like we have kind of hit a district thing over here. So with that, we're good. And we're in. Okay, we pretty much have provided power to everyone that we would need to right now. We got plenty of power. I'm not sure why this isn't producing said power, but we can also, that says offshore nuclear. Oh, so that's not going to work. Okay, let's see, what else do we have? Shoreline required. Well, there's plenty of shoreline around here. There you go. Okay. Oh. It has power, but no road access. Well, we can fix that. How about this? We're gonna give you a little dirt road. We're going to give you some garbage and maybe a small incinerator. There you go. And yeah, you should be happy. I'm gonna give you a little police, a little fire. Come on. There you go. That should keep that guy happy for a very long time. You know what? Let's just grab the tiny little park and make sure that they do stay happy. See? Alright, happy workers in the middle of nowhere. Okay, now let's check out our power. Oh yeah. 500 megawatts. It's time to start building a city. So let's start over here in the Smith district. One of the things that we definitely want to do is kind of take a road, bring it in here to like where our bus stops are, and go from there. So let's get these natural two-lane roads right here. We're going to curve it, turn off the anarchy. Yep, we're gonna come this way. Like so. And is there another bus stop right over here? There is. Okay. Very good. Okay, and those guys are all set up. We have some buses right over here. That should work out. Okay, and there we go. And we can bring you straight into here. And what we're going to do is basically bring you around, bring you over. Okay, and that should help us provide some nice areas for these folks to get going. Okay, and we got 2 centralized areas for everyone to do their business. So first things first, let's get the big residential guys set up over here, and we're simply just going to brush that in. Right, that should help them in their growth, because one of the things that we're going to do is across the street, as this becomes residential, we're going to then put in commercial and whatnot along the waterfront. Okay, so that's that district. Let's work on Kent Park. And we can set up something similar as well. So, we got this. That's not going to work. That will work. Looks like that's where that bus stop is. So, there you go. There we are. Alright, and let's get you guys set up over here. Alright, and we're going to bring you down to right there. Bring you over. Alright, and easily set up. Okay, so Kent District is a little bit different, but the cool thing is we can always fill these guys in with activities. Alright. Too easy, and one of the things we'll do is we'll upgrade it. We can't upgrade it. There you go, there you go. That should help out and fill in that void. Okay, now we'll get some of that other residential of these guys placed in. Let's get a power line kind of temporarily strung to these guys over here. Alright. And we're going to have to do the same with these folks over here. Except they're already by a power line, so they should be good to go. Alright, I'm gonna just drop you in. Too easy. And fill them in. And watch it grow. Looks like we're getting our first little bit of commercial demand in. And we have not had any industry demand in at all yet. I think one of the things that we should probably focus in on is some of that, how can I call it correct? Yeah, we're gonna have to figure that out. Okay, we're going to take you into the prospect area, and we're going to leave you over here, and this will be kind of like our residential area over here in Fawn District. So let's get the power line kind of set up for these folks over here. And get the roads built in. And there you go. We're going to basically kind of grid them to where we need to get them to go. And go from there. we want to be able to make sure that we kind of get them to where people are able to enjoy a simple bus stop ride. Alright, and there you go. Fill you guys in. Alright, that will work out for us. And we do have the power of these guys set up. So we're going to actually bring y'all around. There you go. Drop you in. Like so. Drop you over. And we are getting these guys all connected. Now one of the things that we definitely want to do is kind of like fill this in as well. So this becomes like its own like little diversified area for these folks to come and live. Now the thing that we are doing is we're simply ignoring like everything including deaf care because we want to get people into the city first, and then we'll provide all those wonderful goods and services once, you know, crime and all that silly stuff happens. Okay, it looks like we got a huge demand for commercial at this time. So we do have like our IT sector and stuff set up for these folks over here. Kent and Hemlock and Smith. So I do need to finish the Hemlock area, which is these folks over here. So let me get these guys set up. Yep, that's gonna interfere with that bus stop, but it will be alright. Alright, we're going to basically fill these guys in. I'm going to leave that with a gap, that with a gap, and bring you over to here. And we're going to fill you guys in with this so that we can get you some residential areas brought in as well. Alright, there you go. And if I remember right, this is all going to be our industry area. Okay, so we want to be able to make sure these guys fill in all of the little holes throughout this area. Alright? Because these guys are going to be providing some goods and services to the whole community, and we want to make sure that it happens. And we'll clear that out for right now until we feel like it's necessary for them to do more goods and services at this time. Okay, first things up. One of the things that we should do is get these little tiny roads brought in. Okay, we'll get them set in. There we go. We're gonna get one of these little warehouses so that we can get our goods and services set up here. Okay, like so. And this will be all of our commercial goods to provide for this area. So it's really going to help us out in getting these people from point A to point B. So we can actually finish filling this in and getting this area set up. Alright. Now with that, we want to be able to get some of our nice thick commercials set up around these folks. Some light commercial set up over here. Okay. Some over here. And then we'll get some of that thick commercial that I talked about kind of set up over here. But it looks like we're starting to have like a little policing problem. So we'll figure out exactly what that is and then go from there. But we definitely want to be able to hook these guys up. So let's give this a quick pause. Actually, we'll just leave it plain. How about that? Alright, we'll put in a police headquarters. There you go. We can now put this anywhere we want. We definitely want this kind of like off one of the main roads here. Now it looks like it reaches all the way over there. So we can reach into this area as needed. Okay. Alright. And over here we'll be able to reach as well. So let's go ahead and get these guys set up. And we'll drop them in. Actually, we should probably set you up facing this way. Get you guys some fire protection. And get y'all guys set up right over here. Now let's get our health care. And we're going to also definitely need that deaf care this time. Because we are going to need it. Because this city will be one of the games that I play with deaf care. So it's going to be kind of important for us to get that all set up to make sure that these people are properly carried away. So one of the other things that we're definitely going to have to do is make sure that these people have places to be buried in each of these areas. So it's going to really help us out in the long run of things. Because that's really going to help us out. Now, as far as hospitals and stuff, it's going to cost us a good fortune to have a good hospital here. So we're going to basically kind of make some things like a designer city for these people. We'll get that one over there. And we'll get this one placed over here. Okay. Which will then allow us to basically kind of place in our parks for our goods and services as needed. So with that, we got trash we probably need to take care of, which is still doing great by itself. We got healthcare, which is fine. Police, fire department. Looks like what we're gonna have to do is maybe take a little back road over here and fill that in. Yeah, that's what we're gonna have to do. So get you as close as can be. Too easy. And we're going to basically bring you down. Okay. You're good. Seriously, Chirper. And down you go. That should work. Okay, and I guess it didn't, so we're going to just basically have to move you, grab you, and push you down, bring you back. Okay, that should work. Actually, hold on. Yeah, that might look a little bit better. Okay. Alright, can it fit? Oh, yes it should. Okay, so we're going to just basically push this down as well. There we are. And it fits. How about that? We will grab our little move it tool. Grab you and offset you. Come over here. Yeah, I'm not concerned about you at all. Okay, there you go. Alright, and that provides that nice little deep down dip there that we're looking for. Okay, so with this, come over here, come around, and there you go. Let's get some more fire department in here. Okay, that's police. So, police we're gonna need as well. And let's get in our little bit of deaf care so that they can actually be taken away as needed. Okay. Alright, so now we got lots of goods and services. Residents should be popping into this place. I guess we didn't do a good job. Okay, we'll get them all with some power. Let's see. Got our district line here. Looks like they're gonna need some commercial. We're gonna set that up right in here. So much fun. Okay, this will be their little commercial section. Right over here. And one of the things that we definitely want to do is have some of the light commercial right in here as a bridge divide between what's going to become like our IT sector hub for these folks over here. See, it's going to be very easy for these folks to do all of that in the future. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, we got it all mapped, but I think one of the things that we're honestly missing here is our education. So we're going to basically try to make sure that these people get the best education possible in each of these areas. So for that, let's see what we have here. Let's grab our famous elementary schools. There you go. Make you smart. We're going to make you smart over here too. Like so. Alright, and we're going to come over here. Make you smart. Maybe. Okay, make sure we got plenty of them everywhere we turn. Grab our high school. Oh, that's a lot of room. Yeah, that's not going to work. So let's grab one of our other nicer high schools here. Since it's well better, a lot more suited for what we want it to be able to do. Okay, and then we'll drop you in as well to each of these areas so that these folks get a full vacation. Too easy. I like it. You'll like it. Everyone will enjoy it. And one of the things that we will do here is we're going to take one of our little universities here. And we're going to drop them off on each side of the map. Now, apparently, you took my spot. So out you go. We're going to put you over here. And education thing, you go in here. Okay. Alright, so now we have the two big education centers on each side. So you have no problem or weakness of opportunity to go to school. Okay? Plenty of time for you to go to school, especially when all the buses and roads lead to this area. So let's just bump up the speed here and watch it zoom. Ah, it's enjoyable, isn't it? I mean, if anything, I think it's easier to watch them zoom across the screen just like this. Now, as you can see, I'm trying to keep this as super vanilla as possible, without like tons of additional mods. So all the extra beautifications and stuff and trees, I simply kind of just turned all of that off to make sure that it's as authentic as if you were playing on a console. So that's really going to help us out. And what we're going to do is, because this is going to be the inner city here, where everyone will come in, we'll create some other additional terminals for people to come into the area when that time comes. But first, we want to see how this area develops. Okay, it looks like we're going to need some office over here. I'm going to need some office and industry over here. I'm going to need commercial and office and industry over here. Even though I've pretty much kind of mapped it in there. So let's grab our little tiny road and get these guys some industry into this area. Okay, we're going to just basically boat, scoot, and boogie. We're going to get them a simple warehouse. And we're going to drop it in over here for our commercial goods. Okay, and we're going to draw this in. You're going to just basically fill that all in. And we're going to make that an industry area for these folks as well. Okay, and then Hemlock. One of the things that we probably need to do is see what they have. They need some IT offices or office space to begin with. So we'll fill that in. And we're good. They got industry, they got commercial. They don't have any light residential. Smith District, they need some offices and industry. So let's go over here to this little circle area that we got set up here. And we're going to basically see what we have. We have some shops and stuff right over here. So that means we can actually kind of like make this an IT sector here or an industrial area. So let's grab our little warehouse here. Get them dropped in. Let's just make it a small one. Okay, and we're gonna make that commercial goods as well, so that these people can actually bring things into this area. Okay, there you go. We're gonna clear that out. Get you guys set up right over here. Get y'all set up. And get you set in. Then we'll get our little buffer of people. So that will work. Okay. And then we will get you buffered in as well. Okay. Too easy, right? It works for me. And we'll get some light commercial for these guys set in around here. Alright. Too easy. That will help us out. Now, one of the things that we don't have is happiness. So with that, we're going to put in a really large playground. Okay, that should make some happiness there. We'll get one of these guys set up for over here, so it's right by that area for these folks coming in. Right, and we're gonna grab the next one. See, we got these all set in, so then we'll grab this one, which should be a smidge smaller. Get you guys set up. We'll give you the double park, how about that? There you go. And we'll bring you guys the botanical gardens. That's, yeah, that should fit. Yeah, it does. How about that? Okay. And then we'll get our little bouncy castle. We'll set you up right over there. A little Zen garden right over here. And we'll take one of these cool things and we'll see what we can get set up in here. I don't want to go too big or too fancy on these things, but I think that if we do something nice, it will really help this area. Okay, there you go. Alright. And we'll bring you a nice mall so that y'all can do some shopping. And let's take a look at another one. This is the Grand Mall. Like grandma. Right, and we're going to set you up over, yeah, let's get you set up over here. Okay, so that we can actually get these folks kind of around this park. And we got a official park, so we're going to drop you in right there. Okay, that should provide us a lot more happiness to these areas as they get themselves all set up. So helicopter park, that's commercial. Let's see what we do have. That is a monument. Don't need that. Oh, McDonald's, huh? Yeah, that would help these guys out. So let's throw you in right here. Alright. There you go. Not enough workers, we just have to allow people to start living here. That's going to be the importance of this episode. Alright, so now we have these little areas set up. Got 1,100 people over there, no industry or any of that set up. But we do have 800 some people here, no offices or any of that set up. We got tons of commercial set up over here in our first 1,000. Wow, not a lot of people, but we'll see how this thing grows. So, looks like we're only getting in 64 people at a time. And they're all mainly coming in via the road. So, that's a good thing. We're getting no passengers in here at all. So one of the things I think that I should do, alright, is... I got an idea. How about this? We're going to set up a interchange over here so that we can actually have buses and people actually come in to these locations. I think that would honestly help us out, because that's one bus we can get going that way, and the other bus going this way. Okay, what's that? Oh, that must be a airplane or something. Okay, alright, how about that? Got an idea. Let's grab 4 lanes with buses. We're going to basically bring you around. There you go. Alright. So that will help these people get themselves set up. We're going to basically put in our like little non-stop bus terminal here. Yeah, don't tell me it's too steep and all that crap. I don't care about that. I want... You know what? We're going to see if this craps the game out. It actually didn't this time. Oh my god. Okay, alright, so let's try to fill this in. Whee! Okay. And now we can see if this fits. Does it fit? It fits over there. Okay. Oh, 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 oh. Alright, it fits. Okay, now one of the things I definitely want to be able to do is throw some solar into this. So let's get that done. There you go. Too easy. And let's get, I think it's Control B, right? Control B. Nope. Get ourselves a little walking path so we can actually get these guys going from point A to point B a little bit quicker. There you go. Too easy, right? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take our little bus thing, go from point A to point B, right? And back. There you go. Now, I don't think we need 40 buses, but I think 30 will be okay, right? We'll find out. So this is, what, our northbound line? Northbound. There you go, we'll put the D in there. And it's northbound line. Okay. So we definitely want to kind of do the same thing in our next little area. So let's go to the south side of our map and pretty much kind of do the same thing. So let's take out this S that I put in here so I knew where the heck I was going with things. Alright. And we're going to, you know, maybe turn down that audio just a smidge. It's a little loud, don't you think? Okay. Alright. And destroy that. There you go. We're going to bring you down and around. There you go. And we're going to bring you there you go. Bring you up. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. Like so. We'll grab one of these little bus things. There you go. We'll get you set up here. Okay. And we'll get some power for you guys. There you go. Alright. And we'll get you a bus. Bus, 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 bus. And you get to become my southbound. How about that? Now, I can't pick you, but there you go. Here we are. We're going to bring your butts into town. Oh my god. Here we are. There we go. Whee! And this is the southbound. And we're just going to make sure that it has 30 buses as well. And hopefully that brings in some more people into these areas as quickly as possible instead of other goods and services. So if that's going to be one of the other things that we need to do, we're going to throw in one of these, okay, so that they don't have to wait any further. So we're going to actually bring you to this area right here. Okay, very simply put. And we're going to put one over here as well. So that people can get from point A to point B as quickly as possible. Alright. Plenty of options for people. Alright. And of course they can just walk around and get onto that. Now, one of the interesting things that I should probably do is get these, that would probably be an easier way for people to get out than actually in, because look, we got a freaking traffic jam of freaking buses here. So we'll see how these guys do their job. Okay, maybe we should just make it 15. We'll start out with 10. Yeah, 15. Line overview, southbound. Let's make this 15. And we'll see how these guys get themselves caught up, because we don't even know if people are coming here. Since we don't even know if these people will be waiting here in the long run. Okay. Alright, so at least we have public transportation set up. Looks like we got a huge demand for more residential. So it's time to kind of fill in these areas again. And hopefully these guys will enjoy the fruits of labor as we get the city to grow a little bit more. Because one of the cool things I'm going to have to do is create some areas for more folks to basically live. There we go. Get you dropped in right over here as such. And too easy. We fill you guys in. And you all go to town. We get our next couple thousand folks in here. Okay, and we want to get rid of that stupid freaking power line. There you go. I'll get that all eased in there. As good as we can get it. There we are. That should help out. And we will bring you guys in as well. Boom. More residents. Alright. Now we do have this area which will become our little farming area, but I think we're going to have to wait to see how our industries are shaping up, because we definitely have some industry here in Hemlock, but we're going to need to make sure that all of our other little areas bring up some industry, because it looks like, yeah, these commercial buildings are not surviving. So we'll see exactly what happens and how things kind of get redistributed around here for goods and services and people, because like the buildings are just flopping. So that's not good. Definitely not a good thing. So give it time and we will see exactly what happens for these folks. Alright, that's all I have for tonight, and if you've enjoyed this episode, do hit that like, subscribe button, and definitely share it. Put in any comments in there. We may even change the names of the towns based on what you want to see and do. So if anything, catch us on YouTube later on so that you can catch more of these episodes and play them back in a full playlist. Have a great time and good night.